Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Teboho, and this channel is all about motherhood, pregnancy, and everything else in between. If you are returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, engaging in the comments. You really do help our channel grow, so thank you so much. um so I'm a bit anxious, out of breath, and oh, load shedding. This video is going to be dark, but let me continue anyway. Let me try to put on the flashlight with the other phone. I don't know if it's gonna help. Hopefully it does. I don't know if it helps. Yeah, South Africa and load shedding. Okay, let's try that. Hopefully it does help. Anyway, today I wanted to share a little bit on my mental state, basically. I don't want to say mental illness because my psychologist actually corrected me to say I don't have a mental illness, but rather a mood disorder. So I think let's somehow dive into that. She actually said to me, I need to not fight it. I think that's why I get so exhausted, because when an episode comes, I fight it and I question why, and all of that exhausts me as well. So I should just rather learn to accept the fact that I'm not like everybody else. I will definitely always have um, these ups and downs in terms of my mood. It's quite, it's I'm simplifying it, but in a way that makes sense to me or makes me feel better, but it's a lot more on that. But anyway, that's that. I've been feeling very low. I don't know, I don't have energy. I do feel, I think I did say on my TikTok the other day that is it a mother thing where like my whole body is in pain, and I do feel extremely exhausted. Like, guys, when I say exhausted, like I don't even know if exhaustion is the right word for it, because um when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to wake up. I'm always tired. I take when I'm working from home, literally every lunch break, usually I'd work still while eating and continue working, but of late I do take a nap. I'm just not, like, even at home I don't do as much anymore. Generally I'm just extremely exhausted. I want to take a nap. I want to take naps like every chance I get. And physically, like I said, my body is painful, especially here in my back. So then add on to that, like, how I feel. um um I think I should take this, so let me pause. Hello, my sister. Hello. That's actually my photographer that I always use. The Rainbow's birthday party video is done, and I feel so sad because, like, I'm not even, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel so low. I don't have, usually I'd be so excited, wanna see it. I didn't even look at the pictures. I saw a few. I didn't like how I looked, and like I'm just not okay. Like, I'm just like flat. So this is um however, though, one thing that I'd appreciate at least, or like would like to mention, is I was diagnosed with, I think I said in my previous video, I was diagnosed with major depression disorder with generalized anxiety, or and generalized anxiety. But that has changed over time. Now they've updated it to bipolar disorder, unspecified. So you have, like, I think bipolar 1, 2, whatever. Mine is not, well, at least for now, it's not specified, like, so it's not clear, it's just bipolar. So yeah, so fortunately, because I have been depressed before, I'd say this is better than depression, because in my depressive episodes previously, I would not be able to even wake up, go to work, bath, brush my teeth, eat, drink, like literally everything that a normal human being does on a daily. I would not be able to do those things. I'd just cry, completely switch off and cry and be in bed, like, for, it used to last like maybe a week, sometimes two, but like, yeah, around about there. Unless somebody, like either a family friend or whatever, like literally comes and takes me outside the blankets. So yeah, I'd say, like, at least what I can appreciate is I'm not there anymore, so there has been progress. But this also feels very heavy, feels very, like, that's what I'm saying, I feel so exhausted. Like, I feel like I don't want to engage. Like, that call gave me anxiety, like getting a call. Like, that's why actually I used to put my phone on silent, because I didn't want to hear my phone ring, and I wouldn't want to answer phone calls and whatnot. So actually, the reason I'm doing this video today is because I am feeling better, because I saw my psychologist yesterday and I am starting to feel better. So I am starting to take calls. I'm not on WhatsApp yet, though. I'm afraid of being on WhatsApp. I don't know. I'm also not necessarily ready to be in public. I forced myself to go to work today. Again, that's another reason I did the video, because at least I managed to, like, because I was out, I dressed and did my face. Otherwise, I wasn't going to be able to, because I just spend my days in pajamas. And what I would also do is, like, escape reality. So, like, literally what I do is spend my entire time on Netflix. So, and what I watch is, like, the shows, how do I put them, that are a lot, like, that a lot is happening, so I'm intrigued, like, I'm only thinking about that. So I don't want to sit with my thoughts. I don't want to sit, like, with people, normal people, engage and, like, be in this world. So literally every day after work, or even during work, like, I work while either listening to something or watching something, because I don't really want to be in the real world. Like, I'd rather be in fantasy. So yeah, that's how I've been feeling. Like, I was telling my psychologist, like, it's very strange feeling. I feel ashamed, I feel embarrassed, I feel like I don't want to be known, I don't want to be seen. I don't know why all of a sudden. I feel extremely bad. On Rainbow's birthday, like, I shouted, because I had also not been taking my medication for a while, because it was finished, and because of the state that I'm in, I just literally could not bring myself to go to Discam and fetch my prescription. So that just made things worse. I was very snappy, edgy, so I was shouting at people and people that were helping me. So because of that, like, I know probably they've moved past it or whatever, but I have this shame inside me, and I can't even apologize, because me calling and apologizing means that I have to, like, face it, deal with it, go back to it, and I don't want to. Like, I just feel like running and hiding and pretend like it didn't happen, but it's actually not working, because it's just sitting with me. I feel embarrassed. I feel like I didn't greet, like, when Bay's friends came, the normal me would have went to them, introduced myself, even though, okay, no, not introduce myself, because they know me, like, just greet them, welcome them and whatnot, but I couldn't. Like, I literally passed them and just So I feel bad for that. People are coming to you, and because he was not there, but he was not there yet at that time. So I feel bad for those things. Like, I just feel like at the party I was not myself, like I was not present, and I was tired, I was snappy, and so I feel bad for that. And like, so it's just a weird. I actually, like, I feel like I should do more of these videos so that it kind of like makes sense. But in this video, I sort of like um kind of want to say that, like, sometimes I get into these episodes for no apparent reason. I'll just feel like this for no reason. Like, I'll just start like just having like a low mood for no reason, and I feel all these things and that are not there. Like, probably whatever that I'm feeling is not even real. But yeah, so it's tiring also. I think that's why I'm also tired. Like, me processing all these emotions and stuff like that, that's contributing to me being tired. So it's very difficult having um, a mental illness or mood disorder, and worst part with when you have a child, because I'm breastfeeding, and thankfully I do have a nanny now. So at least, like, she helps me, because I don't think I'd be able to, or it would be very difficult for me to feed her, change the nappy and whatnot, because when I'm like this, I don't do it as I should. Like, I take longer to change her nappy. I remember, like, recently when the nanny was not here, she slept with a nanny that I had put Kabu 5. So imagine, from 5 p.m. until the next day. That's how bad like it was. And the food, I'm not, as you know, if you go to my channel and go, I prepare food for her and all that. When I'm in this mood, like, I don't even have the energy to warm the food up, and like, so I don't even feed her as often as I should. um yeah, so now at least with the nanny it helps. um but yeah, breastfeeding, I don't even have the energy to, like, now I have a bit of milk in my boobs. I should be pumping, so that when I, like today when I went to work, so that there's milk when I'm not there. I don't even have the energy to do that. So it's worse, like it's worse, like, having these mood disorders when you have a child, because unlike before, I can't just curl up in bed and not exist and waste my life away with Netflix. I can't. I have someone that needs me, and even if I'm not necessarily breastfeeding or whatever, like, her just needing my presence around, and like needing me to play, whatever, like, it's, yeah. But yeah, so even like content creation, I thought by now, like, I wanted to do Vlogtober, but I'm just not able to. Like, there's so many videos that I wanted to do. I was enjoying TikTok a lot. I was posting there a lot because it's much more easier, it's quicker. But I haven't been able to, because, and that's one thing I love the most, like, or that I enjoy the most right now, is sharing, because I realize that it does, like, help a lot of people. I enjoy, like, the engagement that I get. Also, it does help me as well. Questions that I have, I get answers from there, from other mothers and stuff. So, oh yeah, like, I don't know. I don't even know, like, the direction this video is taking, but yeah, I guess maybe if you're someone that has either depression or bipolar or any other mental illness, um, I sort of like just want to say you're not alone. I can relate. Um, it's very difficult, because also like sometimes it's very difficult to explain, like where I am now, where I used to be is completely different. Yeah, I'll talk about like when I was heavily depressed in another video. um yeah, so now I'm also still, because the bipolar unspecified, it's a new diagnosis which I'm also still trying to learn, which I'm still also trying to, and I'm on new medication, which is also like sort of like messing me up and stuff, which I'm also still trying to process and whatnot. So it's a lot of confusion, it's a lot of tiredness, which I don't know why I thought I should share, but yeah. So yeah, oh yeah, another reason also I thought I should share. I was listening to Bumili Dwaba's podcast yesterday, where she had a psychologist, and they talked about mental illness, and Bumi mentioned that the reasons that she started the podcast is because she had, I think, postpartum depression and stuff. So I think also that's where I got like this idea also of sharing, because I think um, it became, yes, I've always had depression, anxiety prior, but I think it became worse during pregnancy. um, and I feel like we don't talk about it often enough. And another reason is probably most people watch, I know like a lot of people would watch my videos and think, oh, Teboko, like, oh my god, like she's so excited about being a mom, and they might be thinking that I didn't go through, or I, yeah, like somebody, if ever they're going through postpartum depression, they might be thinking, oh, I can't like relate to this one, because she's always so happy and jolly about motherhood and pregnancy and whatnot. But if you actually do go back to my videos, I did share in one of the videos that I was depressed during pregnancy. It's only after pregnancy that I fought hard not to be depressed. I was depressed, I remember, the first 2 weeks actually, and since then I fought with all my mind. I didn't want to go back there, and yeah, mostly because I didn't want to lose my child. Because with me, yeah, like my episodes are extreme. Like if ever I were to go through the same episodes, like I would definitely probably lose my child to social services or something like that. So that's why I'm so fortunate that I, like, ever since being a mom, I've never experienced those extreme episodes that I used to experience prior. So yeah, I guess maybe also just to something positive is to say it does get better. It does get definitely better. um yeah, yeah, I think that's what I wanted to share. I am on new medication. I do see my psychologist almost, I think my psychologist every second week, if not every week. My psychiatrist I see once a month, or more than that if ever necessary. But so far, because of I see my psychologist so often, I don't get to see the other one like as often. So it's helping. So yeah, but as much as you're not alone if you are going through therapy, but you feel like, and you're taking medication and you feel like it's not helping, you're not getting better, you're not getting healed. Same here. Like I do sometimes feel like that. um well, it is, reality is it's like that. I mean, like I said, I see my psychiatrist, my psychologist, I take medication, but still I find myself in these episodes. um yeah. Yeah, I'm tired. Like, I think also just talking about it now made me even more tired. But please, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where this video is taking, which direction, but yeah, I just thought I should share. Thank you again for watching. I'm hoping that I'll get out of this episode soon so that I can yeah, just be back to being happy, energetic, and like I used to. And then I have the energy to do the things that I used to do, especially for my child. Yeah. Also, we also need to talk about how difficult it is to have any mental illness, mood disorder while you are a working individual. Like, it is so difficult because at work, it's not all workplaces that understand mental illnesses, and in general you can't always be sick, and you can't, so it's very difficult. Like the like the team's call thing gives me anxiety. I don't have the energy. I have to be at the office every Tuesday. This Tuesday, like, I struggled. I literally forced myself. Today is Wednesday. We had a meeting. I forced myself. I'm so fortunate. Like I said, we work from home, so I don't really have to see people, because otherwise, I don't think my physical state is okay to be seen by, like, in the professional space, because I just want to stay in my pajamas basically and work and just be in bed with the laptop. And yeah, so productivity also is very slow. But I do try. Like I said, it's better than before. Like, I do try to give it my best. I think after showering, like, sometimes I feel better, so then that's when I do most of the work. I worked most of the time that I was in the meeting today, so I wasn't fully there. Like, I worked because I was trying to push, because I was up, awake, and so yeah, it's very difficult also to have this illness when you are working. Yeah. Oh, guys, let me stop blabbing. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Yeah, bye. Hopefully, like, the lighting is not so bad because there's load shedding, and I'm using a torch. I don't know, let's see.